Yeah. Let's keep it cool. Hello, everybody. Hey, Nathan just arrived. We were just talking about you, Nathan. So hello, Nathan, Soft, Visu, Paatu, Chase, Gabriel, Hells, Tomoke, Simlau, Ian. I think I got everybody. I'm not too sure. Mark. I'm sure I got everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Oh boy. So, is the music too loud? Do tell me if it's too loud. At least it's too loud in my ears, because I don't need to keep shouting all the time. But I think it's the music is it's supposed to be low. I don't want it to be too loud. Oh yeah, Dose. Sorry, Dose. Sorry, missasin sinut siellä. Okay, so the whole thing, the whole idea about this. A couple of weeks ago, I got this. Well, hang on. Let me change this here so you can see it better. Transform, flip horizontal. There we go. So now you can read. This is what I got a couple of weeks ago. Marmite, which is a yeast extract. It's like Vegemite, but this is the UK version of Vegemite. So it's a... At least Jace says, and probably Nathan also thinks, that this is a more... softer version of the thing. I mean, it's not as spicy and such, or as strong. No, Dose. This is the super strong. Well, I still got the green screen effect going on because I do have this green screen. Although it's kind of weird that it's taking away all the yellow there, but I guess it's the screen just. Yeah, you will get. I do have this setup. This is my usual recording setup when I do the videos. This is how I record my face cam on the video, so it'll be going switching back. When it's tasting time, I will go to the cam view. But yeah, a couple of weeks ago I got this, the Marmite. I found a shop that had sold it. I thought they had Vegemite, but they didn't at the time. So Our friendly neighborhood Australian, straight from Aussie. I'm gonna have to wait until they say it. Because I said it, they have to say it. Either Jace or... Well, actually, we do have two neighborhood Australians here. Jace and Nathan. But Nathan... Ah, there it is. Oi, oi, oi. So, Nathan, a resident Australian, because Jace lives in Finland, he sent me the Vegemite, and it arrived this week in the mail. And I decided... This week I will do the challenge that I had been thinking of doing with this stuff. I have never tasted this. I have never tasted Marmite. I have never seen them in shops before. Now I have them in my hands. I haven't opened these, so I don't even know how they smell like. So it's gonna be something interesting. And I thought it would be fun to do this with a game. Now, what other game would be better for this kind of stuff than Would You Rather? Now, I haven't really played Would You Rather ever myself, because I have never cared much to the Would You Rather game, but as a challenge, it's more fun. Now, this is not the only stuff that I have here. I will be the stipulation. Well, before... Should I tell the rules now, or should I go over first the things that I have here? I am not just going to be doing Vegemite and Marmite. I will be doing something else as well that I went to the store just 2 hours ago to buy some more stuff to try out. Some things that I've never tried before. Something interesting and something tasty. So there's some variation to it. But this is where we start with, the Marmite and the Vegemite. These are the ones that I start with, because those are the ones that I was more interested in. So, should I tell you all the things that I have here, or should I just go over the rules of the game? Actually, I don't have any wasabi, I didn't buy that. Because wasabi I actually have tasted, and it's pretty good. Very strong, very spicy, but it also has that nice little taste to it, which I actually enjoyed. So I didn't buy any wasabi, because that I have tried already, and I know how strong it is. It's very, very spicy. Hey, wasabi! Oh, the stupid jokes that we can come up with, right? There, now I can point to the game. Alright, so... Still the question is, do you want to see all the stuff that I have here that I am going to try tonight? Or do you just want me to go over the rules on how this will go? Anything for love. Jay says stuff. Well, I do have stuff. Lots of stuff. Yeah, I could tell you all the joys that to expect. And also I have a little snack here. Well, because I haven't eaten and I'm gonna be eating all this stuff, so this is my dinner at the same time. And also, this is a cucumber if you cannot tell from the green screen effect. Should have thought of that, and this is green and it's gonna be invisible. I'm eating invisible vegetable. Can you guess? But I have already prepared myself with some lovely toast. Well, this is just bread. This is not toasted. I do have on a separate plate here. This is toasted toast. It's crispy and yummy, and already the butter has melted into it. So these are the ones that I will be using with the Marmite and Vegemite. But for the first ones, I have these two little pieces of toast, and I'm gonna just spread Marmite and Vegemite on them without any butter. Because Nathan and Jace has both advised me that I should put down butter first. Well, these have butter. The difference is that I'm gonna put the Marmite and Vegemite on both of these. Well, all of these, but in two of them, I'm gonna also add cheese. So there's gonna be different kind of tastings to it. I'm gonna be tasting Vegemite and Marmite on just normal buttered bread. Vegemite on non-buttered bread, just a tasting on how they taste like on their own. Then I'm gonna taste them on toast. And then I'm gonna taste them on normal bread with cheese. Those are what I'm going to go with. Did you toast your toasted toast in a toaster? Mario CDI. Good bread. I shouldn't be eating it. But I'm hungry. But okay. So those are the Vegemite and Marmite stuff that I have here. I also saw there was something new in the store. This is a soft drink by Hartwall. Hartwall is a company here in Finland that makes soft drinks, all kinds of pastries, cookies and such. Candy, chocolate. But also I saw this in the shop and I was like, okay, this could be interesting. This is blueberry soft drink. A blueberry soft drink. This has never before been in the shop, so I decided to... I usually am not a fan of blueberry, but in the sodas and pretty much juice and everything, blueberry is really good. So this might be good. No banana soda, because I know banana soda is good. So I'm not... this is all things that I have never tried before, Jace. Like I said. So this is something new. I'm gonna try it out and see. We'll see how good it is. Now, let's see. What else do I have? Kyllä visu, se on mustikkalimppari. Rajoitettu erä. K-kauppa Prisma. Käy ostamassa. Yeah. Talking Finnish to my Finnish people if you want. If you like Hartwall Jaffa on just any kind. Now there's blueberry. But only for a limited amount. And another thing that I just decided, I just got for curiosity's sake. Anybody recognize what kind of fruit this is? I'm not even sure if this is yet edible, because I don't know when they're ripe. But, it could be good. But can anybody recognize this kind of a fruit? Joel's got it right. It's a mango. It's not a potato. It is not a kidney. It's a mango. A mango fruit. So I'm just gonna open a slice out of this, taste it, see if it's any good as as a fruit on its own. Because I like mango. I like mango in a lot of stuff. Candy, chocolate, ice cream, mango ice cream. Ugh. But I think I've only once tried the mango on its own, but I don't remember if it was good. I think we got an overripe mango at the time, so it wasn't good. But this is fresh from the store, so it could be... It's not really soft. It has one part here that's a little bit squishy, but otherwise it's a pretty strong fruit. It has a little softness to it, so it's not like super hard like wood, but it has a little bit of, I can feel a little bit bounciness to it. So I think it should be ripe enough. Alright, so, excuse me, that's still suffering a little, not well, I'm recovering from the yesterday's cold, so I might have a little mucus. Good thing I have my drink here. If it's a little soft, then it might be perfect. Okay. Well, Gabriel knows. Apparently, so it's good. Okay. There is no dignity in eating mango. Well, good thing that I'm trying it out then. Now. Hey, Paatu. Now comes the last part of how I am going to kill myself. Pretty much here. I have tasted one of these before, but on a pizza. And it was super spicy. But I saw these in the store and I was like, yeah, I have to make myself suffer a little bit more than just with Vegemite and Marmite and Mango and others. Now I'm gonna go over the rules. Before I reveal these, I'm gonna go over the rules. The rules are, whenever I get something in the Would You Rather, whenever I get in Would You Rather, I get the lower percentage of the choices. I have to eat, well, First I will go with the Marmite and then Vegemite and so on and so forth. So whenever that happens, I do not get the higher percentage. As in, I didn't agree with other people. I have to eat. I have to try with what comes first. But the stipulation that I gave myself is, if I get 3 of them wrong in a row, I will have to eat one of these whole. Can anybody guess what's in here? The green screen effect makes them look black, but they are actually green. Can anybody guess what kind of stuff this is? Maybe I should open it up, so you can see it a little bit better. Well, it is green. The green screen is kind of taking it away. Jace got it right. This is a jalapeno pepper. A jalapeno pepper. And I am going to eat one of these whole. Never done that before. I'm crazy. Well, maybe not whole, maybe half of it, but still. I don't have any milk, but I do have salad and I have the cucumber for it. The cucumber should be enough to kill the spiciness, as salad does. But also the other stuff that I have towards the end, if I want to be extremely crazy, which I might be, because you think that's masochistic to eat a jalapeno? How about these? A raw potato is easy. That's easy. I mean, anybody can eat a raw potato. But can you guess what these are? They're small. They're kind of cute. They're very dangerous. Oh. Dose got it right this time. So I'm gonna have to eat one of these, just to reiterate. 3 times I get wrong on the would you rather, I'm gonna eat a jalapeno. But these are just for fun if I feel like going for an adventure. This is an habanero. A habanero pepper. Even on the package here, I know you cannot really see it, but it has a numbers over here. Well, you can see the numbers well backwards right now, but it's the hotness here from 1 to 10, and the jalapeno is 5, so it's in the middle, and the habanero is a 10 with 2 underlines. That means it's super spicy. Hot food, yes. I actually do enjoy spicy food, but not super spicy. So, jalapeno, I might be able to handle the jalapeno, but habanero, I don't think I can handle that. So, no, I don't have any milk. But I have noticed whenever I eat spicy food, either a cucumber or salad, I have salad also in the fridge right now, those actually help my taste buds to take away the spiciness. Totally negates the spiciness. I've noticed that. Milk doesn't do it as much as cucumber or salad. I don't know why, but it just works for me. But yeah, those are the stipulations. Everybody got the rules? Everybody understands? Good. Then also I got a knife here so I can spread the Vegemite and Marmite onto the toast. And I'm gonna ask either Jace or Nathan to help me out to tell me if I have a good amount of a spread on the bread. Okay? And with that, I have explained all the rules and the stipulations. How about I start torturing myself then? Well, I don't know. I don't know about Marmite and Vegemite. I might like it. You never know. Could be good. Lucky you'll be getting all the answers correct. I tested this out, Nathan, to see how it works, and I got 2 wrong. So, I have different opinions to people. And you can also see when I highlight which I'm going to answer. You can see the light coming up on the answers. You don't see the cursor, but... Yeah, hello, Accumulator, over on YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting a very thin layer. Nathan showed me pictures on WikiHow on how to spread Vegemite correctly onto a toast. I mean, seriously, he uses WikiHow. WikiHow is just for extremely stupid people. Not me. I understand that it has to be a thin layer of it. If you can see through the layer, you're doing it wrong. But I am going to be doing it wrong then, because at least for the first, these little bread crumbs, I'm gonna just put a little bit on them, just to get the taste. I'm gonna start with Marmite and then do the Vegemite. But, shall we play? Well, actually, shall I play Would You Rather? Yes, I shall, and you shall watch. So, would you rather be unable to experience sadness or be unable to experience anger? I would rather go with anger, because I hate being angry. Sadness is something that is actually a good thing to have. Not all the time, of course, but it's a good emotion to have, while anger... If I didn't experience anger when I was playing video games, I actually would be better at video games, I'd say. So I will go be unable to experience anger. That's my excuse for it. Okay. It's a good start. Got the lower percentage right away. Marmite it is. So this is the first time I'm gonna be opening this, so I haven't even smelled these, so we shall see my first reaction to this. It's not a bad smell. Oh yeah, zoom up. Yeah. Thank you, Jace. There we go. So Marmite has been opened up. It's a very unique smell, but I have smelled this before. Well, I think it's the yeast in it that is the smell. It kind of smells like a dough type of a thing. Not bad smell. Not. Yeah, it's also going to YouTube. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be taking. Oh, that is stringy. It's very stringy. Goopy. I don't want too much of it. And take the little slice of bread that I have here. And just spread it onto this little piece. There it is. It looks like I just spread some chocolate on here. Or some other kind of stuff that comes out of your butthole. But the smell wasn't bad at all. I actually like that smell. It kind of the smell does remind me of something, but I can't really place it. But salud to your health. It's got a strong taste to it. I can tell immediately that this is the kind of stuff that you do not eat alone, on its own. You need to put something with it. It's got a musky taste to it, So it kind of reminds me of, actually, it's got the same kind of strong muskiness that this cheese that I have here has. So it actually might go really well with that cheese. But on its own, it's a very strong taste though. Woo! I might have put way too much of it. It's a required taste, I can say that. I mean, not everybody will like this. But then again, each to their own, like I always say. We all have our own tastes and likes. Clear my palate with some juice. Okay. Next question. Okay. It's a very pungent, dark, murky taste. I mean, on its own, I don't like it on its own. It's not very good on its own, but... Well, it's a below... Like, this would be okay, and it's like here. I mean, if it weren't so strong and such dark of a taste, I might like it as okay, but like it... On its own, no. But I think I might enjoy it once I put it on toast. Maybe. So let's see, would you rather have a narcolepsy or have chronic insomnia? Either, yeah, that is truly an either or. Would you like to fall asleep at any time, even in dangerous situations? Or would you rather be awake most of the day? And only sleep like 1 or 2 hours. I mean, it's a very tough choice. You gotta really think about it. I mean, if you have narcolepsy, that means you can fall asleep whenever, wherever. So it can be a very dangerous situation. Much more dangerous than with chronic insomnia. I mean, they both have their own dangers. With narcolepsy, you can fall asleep, just fall asleep right on the, while you're on the road, driving. In your car, you're just... And then you're gonna crash. But with chronic insomnia, you're more awake, but still you're just gonna be feeling a lot of sleep. What are the answers rated against? Others who played this? Yeah, all the percentages are just people who have played this game and given their answers. That's how it's done. You used to have bad difficulties with getting sleep. It was awful. Hey, Grummel. Hello to McKay. Sleep is for the... It's a tough situation, but I would rather have chronic insomnia than narcolepsy, because narcolepsy actually is more dangerous than chronic insomnia. I mean, you can get delirious and all that with insomnia. You can have possible hallucinations here and there, but narcolepsy is more dangerous because you can actually get yourself killed when you suddenly fall asleep. Because it can happen. It's not good for your heart. Insomnia is not good for your heart at all, but narcolepsy just is, in my opinion, is just more dangerous. So I would rather have insomnia than narcolepsy, to be honest. Well, for me, narcolepsy wouldn't really matter because I pretty much stay home all the time, but when I do go out, I do drive. I did drive today, and if I have narcolepsy... This is a really tough choice, but I do have to go with insomnia. Aha! I got it! So, more people agree with me that they would rather have chronic insomnia than narcolepsy. You gotta think smart about these things, you know. Gotta think about them. So, would you rather eat a container of Flintstones vitamins or drink a bottle of Pepto-Bismol? I have no idea what Flintstones vitamins are. I know what Pepto-Bismol is. That's the pink stuff that you drink to help with an upset stomach. But I have heard if you drink too much Pepto-Bismol, it actually destroys your stomach and possibly your colon. Oh, you live in Hawaii, Gabriel? Yeah, delirium and hallucinations for the... What the fuck? No, you should change it around. Delirium and hallucinations for the win. Flintstones vitamins sounds like they'd be 20 years expired. Yeah, probably. I have no idea what those Flintstones vitamins are. Oh, you meant to write for the win. Ah, thought so. But yeah, I've heard that Pepto-Bismol, if you drink too much of it, it actually is harmful to your stomach, but it's supposed to be good for ulcers and possible other stomach problems. It's like a balancing kind of a thing. Getting narcolepsy on a bike might be even more dangerous. Yeah, it would be. It would be. I have been explaining what Pepto-Bismol else does. Haven't you been listening to me at all? Pepto-Bismol is the... When you watch American movies or shows or whatever and they have the bottle of pink stuff, that's Pepto-Bismol. It's like, just like in Spaceballs. You know, somebody get this guy a bottle of water. Water my ass, get this guy a Pepto-Bismol. When the alien's coming out of John Hurt's chest. Oh no, not again. Kinda like that visual, but it's more chemical. It's not natural. Pepto-Bismol is a very chemical component with lots of vitamins and other stuff. But I've heard that if you would drink a whole bottle of Pepto-Bismol in one go, that actually is more dangerous to you than helpful. At least that's what I've heard. I actually heard that very recently in a podcast. They were talking about Pepto-Bismol and they actually said in that they were discussing it, that drinking Pepto-Bismol, a lot of it would actually harm your... But also, yeah, a container of vitamins. I don't even know what Flintstones vitamins are, but just any vitamins, a whole full container of it is going to be very dangerous to you as well. Yeah, it would poison you. Yeah. I guess our closest thing to Pepto-Bismol would be Samarin. Or Rennie. Those two. I guess Samarin and Rennie combined together would be like Pepto-Bismol. Oh yeah, Pepto-Bismol also would make you vomit, yeah. Yeah, the vitamins wouldn't make you vomit, they would just be absorbed into your body and you would die from an overdose of vitamins. It's like antacid. Yeah, like antacid. Yeah, kinda like it. Those are the Flintstones vitamins. So they're just vitamin pills shaped like the Flintstones characters. There's Fred, Barney, Wilma, Betty. Is there also Dino back there? Don't know what else is there, but... So I'm guessing the Flintstones, container of Flintstones vitamins are just pills of vitamins. They look like they're made out of rock. Well, they're Flintstones. Haha. Get it? That's why they're look like made out of rock. But I would assume that they would actually taste extremely bad. At least Barney looks like he's made out of stone. Freddy looks like he's made out of granite. So does Wilma. Not sure about Betty, but Betty also looks like she has a butt chin. 2 chins over there. I know it's supposed to be her color, but they didn't put her chin there. And Dino also looks like made out of freaking andesite or something. You took Flintstone's vitamins as a kid. They're alright. Bad taste vitamins would be awesome. True that. So I guess I would go with drink a bottle of Pepto-Bismol than eat a container of vitamins. Because like Gabriel already said, vitamins, if you eat too many vitamins, they will kill you. These packages, I do have vitamins here. These packages do say that you only take 1 or 2 per day. Because you can overdose on C or even D vitamins. They will kill you. Like the D vitamins I have here, which is actually, this is actually a standard thing for Finnish people to take every day. Because we lack so much sunlight that this is actually a regular thing for anybody in Finland to take. We don't get enough sunlight, so we have a D vitamin efficiency. So even this is like once per day. It's a recommended amount of D vitamins. I mean, otherwise you get vitamins from fruit and vegetables and such. But these are just supplemental, and these have the enough amount of vitamins if you don't get enough from other food and such. So yeah, I will go with Pepto-Bismol. What? Really? People would rather eat the vitamins? I guess people just don't know what a vitamin overdose is. Are people fucking crazy? Don't they know that vitamin overdose is a thing? You have eaten a container of Flintstone's vitamins. It was delicious. My mom told me I would die if I ate more than 1 a day. I was scared absolutely shitless. You can overdose on literally anything, even water, but you'd have to eat an awful lot of Flintstone vitamins to die from it. I guess they don't have that many vitamins in one pill. A friend of mine had his stomach pumped after eating an entire jar of Flintstone's vitamins. They could do major liver damage. And somebody could say Pepto-Bismol won't? Children's vitamins are the most dangerous. They pack a shit ton of iron, and just a little too much iron will wreck your liver and kidneys fast. Yeah, everybody just went with the nostalgia trip. Because Americans know this thing, and they're like, oh, I took those as kids. They were fucking tasty. I'd rather take those. But they don't understand Pepto-Bismol is much more healthier than fucking vitamins. Well, maybe, well, they're supposed to be not as strong because they are children's vitamins, but still, it's a vitamin overdose. And also, if it has iron in it, that's even more dangerous than vitamins. Maybe people have more bad experiences from too much Pepto-Bismol than too much Flintstone's vitamins. Well, it could be that, because well, if you take too much antacid, it will make you vomit. So I guess that's why people think that they couldn't even drink the whole bottle. Spider's health class. Ah, yeah, welcome to Spider's health class. Tonight we are gonna be testing some Vegemite. Perfectly, music gonna change as well. So, Vegemite. It even has this little tap here that I need to pull off. Ooh. That has a lot more goddamn hair in my eye. Whew. That has a stronger smell than the Marmite. That's for sure. I'm gonna take such a small amount this time. It's even darker. See, there's a difference. The little dot, that's the Vegemite, and you can see the Marmite on the end of the knife. It's a lot darker. That is a really pungent smell. Nathan is really nervous now. Don't be nervous. I already tried out the it actually does look like axle grease now that you say it. It looks like axle grease on there. Focus. Camera. There it is. There's Vegemite. What kind of nutritional values does that have? It has energy, protein, a lot of non-fat, lots of protein, 25.9 grams, so that's a lot of protein. Sodium, which is salt. It's understandable, it's very salty. Well, B vitamins. Lots of B vitamins in it. So this actually is pretty healthy to eat. Enjoy as part of a balanced, varied diet and active lifestyle. It's got B1, B2, and B3 vitamins and folate. Helps to fight fatigue. So it's a very energetic. Vitality starts with breakfast. That was with a British accent, but still. Proudly made in Australia since 1923. Huh. Vegemite has been around a lot longer than I thought. But yeah, it says all the B's back here, as you can see. B1, B2, B3, and also folate right there. But the folate is the B6 vitamin, Gabriel. At least that's Vegemite. I wonder if Marmite has the same stuff. Seems to have. Rich in B vitamins, 100% vegetarian. That's what it says. Wake up your taste buds and put the oomph in your breakfast. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much Marmite has the same stuff in it. Vegetable juice concentrate as well. And it also says here that the yeast extract contains barley, wheat, oats, and rye. So it's very healthy. No wonder it's so pungent and everything. It's got all of those stuff in it. And I don't even like rye. No wonder I don't like it. I mean, oats, I do like. Wheat, that's good. Barley, yeah. Rye, I never liked rye that much. So maybe that's the stuff in it that actually goes against me. Rye is just too pungent and also very brittle. Too brittle for me, so I don't really like it. Hey, Begemoth, you checked the safety of Pepto-Bismol. One bottle is not even dangerous amount. It is around the maximum suggested daily dosage. No. Still, people would rather eat a container of Flintstones vitamins, so they are wrong. I was right. Pepto-Bismol is not even dangerous for you, while the vitamins is gonna kill you. But here goes, Vegemite. Huge difference in taste. I mean, it's pretty much the same, but it goes so well with the bread that it actually mixes up in it. Huh. Very interesting. The Vegemite actually goes a lot better with toast than Marmite. But then again, it could be that I put too much Marmite on the first one. But this goes actually really well. Cool. That wasn't bad. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad. So next up, I'm just gonna put the Vegemite and Marmite on the toast, buttered toast. So we'll see how that goes. You should have considered the loopholes like every other answerer did before voting. There are no loopholes in this. It's supposed to be either or, right from the get-go. Do you drink a bottle of Pepto-Bismol right away, or do you eat a container of Flintstones vitamins right away? But then again, people always think it like that. Hey, but I can eat just one vitamin per day. But no, that is supposed that you take it all at once. That's the whole idea of these games. I'm not going against you, Gabriel. I'm going against everybody out here who's thinking like that. But I guess most of them did think like that. But that's going against the whole game. It's supposed to be at one go, not like there are... Never mind. Never mind. Move on. Next one. So, would you rather have the voice of the opposite sex, or have the muscle mass body build of the opposite sex? So, would I rather sound like a woman, or would I rather look like a woman? But I'm sure I wouldn't have the tits, just the muscle mass and body build, so I would have an hourglass. I would like it to look like a freaking ladyboy. Or a trap. A twink. Now that's the whole idea of would you rather, those. The questions aren't supposed to be easy. It does say body build, so yeah, I would have tits. Well, like I don't have already, if you know what I mean. But still, would I rather have my face on a female body and still sound like myself? I mean, this voice coming out of a female body, or would I just look myself, but I would sound like a woman? That's a tough question. I mean, I'm sure it's supposed to be that I still have my own face and everything. I just, and also the hairiness, I'm sure. But my muscle mass and body build would just look like a woman's. Or would I rather sound like a woman? Looking like a woman might get you tips while streaming. I doubt it. Have nice tits that you can fondle anytime you want versus sounding like a woman. But yeah, that's the problem is, it would just be muscle mass and body build of the opposite sex. I would still be a guy. I would still have a dick. I would be a lady boy. So would I rather look like a lady boy, or would I sound like a woman? It's my own decision here. It's in which one would I like? If I would look like a woman, would I enjoy all the guys whistling at me as they look at my ass and tits? And when I turn around, I'll be like, "Hey boys, how's it going?" So would I want people to run away from me screaming because I'm a very ugly lady boy? Or would I surprise people and then somebody's like, "Hi, how you doing?" I'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?" You sound like a woman. That's because I got a woman's voice. So would I want to creep out people having a woman's body, or would I like to creep out people having a woman's voice? Now I'm thinking the right way. It's not about how I would look or how I would sound. It would be perfect for October. How I would sound or how I would look like. Which one is creepier? I mean, would you watch me? If I sounded like this and if my face looked like this but I had tits and a female body, would you watch me? Or would you watch me if I still looked like this but I sounded like a sexy, saucy woman? Can't you change voice with some hormone pills? I'm not sure if hormone pills actually work like that. But I'm just going for the creepiness aspect for this. I mean, you see this face and then you hear, like, I don't know, the voice of, let's see, Helen Mirren, Katharine Hepburn, Audrey Hepburn, let's see who, Grace Kelly. I'm going with old school acting, beautiful actresses. Anybody else? Hey, I can. Both options sound disturbing. Yeah, but which one is more fun to have? That's what I'm thinking about here. If you had a woman's body but a man's face, that would gross out anyone who looked at you. But if you had a woman's voice, you'd seem normal until you talked. Yeah, that's the question here. He doesn't say, watch me, Behemoth. He asks him, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. You could play mute. That doesn't go well with my career that I'm trying to do here, YouTuber or a streamer. Yeah, but if you're gonna quote somebody, quote it appropriately, Behemoth, because it's Buffalo Bill. Come on, you gotta get the quote right. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. And also Ted Williams, he's got that voice. Perfect voice. The first sign language streamer. I wonder if there are any sign language streamers around. Will be interesting. But I think I would rather go with having the voice of the opposite sex. I think that would be creepier, just seeing this guy and then suddenly talking with a woman's voice. Yeah, I could easily have a voice changer gizmo to change it to sounding like a robot, but still, I would just take it away and talk like a woman. That would creep everybody out, and I would have so much fun. I think it would be more fun, just to sound like a woman. A proper woman. I mean, if I had the muscle mass and body build of the opposite sex, I could just get myself, just let go and get fat and something and lose all that. I mean, easily. I'm fat already, so already there. But sounding like a woman, that would be creepy. I'd like it, so I'll take it. Woohoo! 54 agree. Yes. They know what's funnier. They know what's creepier. Yes. Can't wait to try you out. If you had a woman's body, though, it wouldn't matter when streaming because you only display a bust's worth of yourself anyway. Yep, but still. And also, while we get to the next question, I'm gonna be spreading some Marmite and Vegemite on the toasts. Just to get ready, you know. I also noticed that Marmite is much more gooier, more goopier and pastier than Vegemite. Doesn't really spread that well either. Damn. So, would you rather be a no-named rock band or be in a wildly popular kids band like the Wiggles? Oh, brother. It's a tough question. Oh, Vegemite spreads so much better on toast. What the hell did they do with Marmite? I mean, seriously, that thing doesn't even spread that well. It's like too strong of a syrup or something. Oh, Vegemite goes smooth. Smooth and nice. Yeah, I think I would go with the popular kids band. I mean, not everybody likes kids bands, but they still are successful and known. But if you're a no-named rock band, you really don't have much success in life. I mean, you might enjoy it, but if you don't get too much success out of it, why even bother? Hey, a turnip. But as a popular kids band... But then again, I would be around annoying kids all the freaking time. But I do like singing. I do like to entertain, so I would actually go with being in a popular band. Also, I gotta show you guys this. This is the Vegemite spread that I was able to get. This is the Marmite. Just look at this shit. Well, this smooth. Well, it's not the best, but it's smooth. But this, just look, like I tried to put fucking glue on this toast. That's what it is. It's glue, Marmite. Marmite is nothing but glue. Well, turnip, Marmite was very pungent and disgusting, but Vegemite, that wasn't too bad. It went a lot better than Marmite. I've already tested them out, both of them. I know, Jace, it's not covering the bread, but I'm doing this. This is what I'm doing with it, so it is kind of covering the bread. That's how I'm gonna eat them, once I get them wrong. So, wildly popular kids band like the Wiggles. They really would like to be in an no-name drag band? Really? Okay, well. Which one shall I eat first? Marmite or Vegemite? You can now decide. Marmite or Vegemite bread. And this is toast. Smells good, this toast. Jace votes for Vegemite. The dark stuff, the darker stuff is Vegemite. The lighter stuff is Marmite. Never heard of Bovril. Never heard of it. Apparently everybody wants me to try out Vegemite. Hey, Specky! Glad that you joined us. I'm just about to eat a Vegemite toast. So here goes. Oh. Oh. Ah. Now you're just watching me eat dinner. Not a good dinner. I do have to say, Vegemite, it's not my thing. I mean, it's okay, but it's not something that I would constantly eat. It's just too pungent of a taste for my taste buds. So I'm sorry, Nathan. I'm sorry, Jace. It's not my thing. Yeah. Oh well. At least I got to try it. I'm happy about that. But really, it's not my thing. Not at all. Oh, I was hoping that I would like it, but... Unfortunately, I have to say, Vegemite, it's a no-go. But still, thank you for it, Nathan. Thank you for sending me this. No, it's not salami. It was toast with Vegemite in it. Greetings, Jan Jansen. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you go back to Baldur's Gate and look for turnips? Actually, there is a turnip goat there. Just don't make anything out of it. I'm warning you, Jan Jansen. Wonder if anybody got that reference. Oh yeah, you were asking about this. Yeah, this is not a salami, this is cucumber, but the green screen effect makes it red. As you can see, I can hide behind the invisible vegetable. Although actually, cucumber is more like a fruit. No, actually not like a fruit. Well, it's still a vegetable. No, Jan Jansen is King Caritas. Okay, good to know. Predator cucumber. Yeah, I can do the Predator creak noise. I've done it for years, ever since I saw a Predator movie. I practiced. Impressed? Right. Next! Your company gives you two choices for a vacation. Would you rather vacation in Russia or vacation in China? Well, for me, it will be China. I've been to Russia a couple of times. Already been there, but I really would love to visit China. Not really sure where in China, but China would be interesting. Very interesting experience. Russia, I have been to already, so I don't think I would vacation there. I mean, Russia is. It is also an interesting place to go to. Got lots of places to visit there. But in Russia, you have to be extremely careful. Lots and lots of pickpockets around there, everywhere. So you have to be extremely careful. Now, you know, if you ever hear it live, SpiderMwa's lurking around. I'm hiding behind a cucumber. You can just hear me. But yeah, Russia is not the best place to go, even though it has some very nice locations. But China has always been interesting to me, so I would take a vacation to China. 52 agree with me. Still haven't failed in row. Good, because I don't want to eat jalapeno. Oh, those also who haven't been here for the stipulations. Whenever I get something wrong, I will have to eat the Vegemite, Marmite, and whatever. Well, now it's just toast. Next up, I'm actually gonna do a Vegemite toast with some cheese and see if that actually is better. But if I get 3 times the lower percentage in a row, I will have to eat this. This is a jalapeno pepper. I'm gonna eat at least a half of this straight and see if I can survive. So now you know. Okay, let's... Next. Next. Would you rather eat Nutella or eat bacon? Evil, evil man. Whoever thought of this question? Ah. Yeah, Russia gets a lot of Finnish tourists already, so... And we get a lot of Japanese and Chinese tourists, so we should return the favor and go to China. This is a tough one, because I actually do like Nutella. The bacon covered in Nutella. There it is, Toast, you got it. I actually like Nutella. It's really good, and especially on toast. Just spread, while you have the hot toast in your hand, you put Nutella and it starts to melt into it. And then you just... But then you have a toast, you put some butter on it, and you put bacon on it, and... This is a tough choice, but I have to go with bacon. Bacon is too good. I mean, Nutella is good too, but I would rather have the salty goodness than the sweet goodness. Bacon all the way. I eat bacon! Yes! Bacon is the winner for everybody. I mean, you can never go wrong with bacon, right? I'm a chocolate junkie too, but too much Nutella actually can be very bad. Because I start to get barfy with Nutella if I eat it too much. But anyway, that happens with any chocolate anyway. You really need to try bacon covered with Nutella someday. Me too, dolls. I actually should go to Lidl and buy some bacon and Nutella. Lidl actually has Nutella. Should buy them both and see what happens. You're allergic to nuts, however, so it's not a hard choice for you. No, that's understandable, Turnip. Yeah. Nutella is nut-based. Poor piggies. You used to eat peanut butter and Nutella sandwiches frequently. I'm not a big fan of peanut butter, so I wouldn't do that myself. I don't like peanut butter that much. I have tried it, but it's just too much. Too salty. Nutella isn't that much of an acquired taste here, you think? Yeah, I've noticed that in in the store, I've noticed that the Nutella shelf is never really like even half empty, so not many people take it. But I do like it myself. Okay, would you rather bring Chris Farley or bring back John Candy? This is not even a question for me. John Candy all the way. Chris Farley is awful. I have never liked Chris Farley. I've never understood why he was even so popular. His type of comedy just never got to me. But John Candy was a genius comedian. I enjoy John Candy 1,000 times more than Chris Farley. I would bring back John Candy right now over Chris Farley any day. Gabriel, are you really asking that question that you don't know who these are? Just go to IMDb and look them up. You'll recognize their faces immediately. John Candy has always been hilarious, whatever movie I've seen him in. Home Alone, Cool Runnings, what was that with Steve Martin? Airplanes, automobiles, and... I never remember that movie's name. It's 3 words. It's a long... In before all the idiots voted for Chris Farley. Skip IMDb, just watch John Candy movie. Yeah, Planes, Trains, Automobiles. Yeah, that's it. It's a hilarious Christmas movie. Once Christmas, actually, on December, I'm gonna watch that movie. I haven't seen that in years. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is a genius comedy, in my opinion. It's really got lots of funny moments in it. And John Candy, perfect in it. But have you seen Cool Runnings? It's about the Jamaican bobsled team. John Candy is the trainer. Die Hard is a good Xmas movie too. Now, some people say that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, it just happens to be in Christmas time. But I agree with you, it is the best Christmas movie ever. Along with Gremlins. Uncle Buck! Yep. I'm wondering if I have ever seen Uncle Buck. If I have seen, it's been a long time because I don't remember. I do know the movie's name. Oh yeah, Spaceballs, of course. He was Barf in Spaceballs, the dog. Great Outdoors and Canadian Bacon. Those other two I haven't seen. Great Outdoors and Canadian Bacon. Gremlins is your Visual's favorite Christmas movie. That or Joulupukkia Noitarumpu. There's a classic. Classic Finnish cartoon film. Joulupukkia Noitarumpu. That means Santa Claus and the Witch Drum. It's a nice little Christmas story done by a famous Finnish artist. Or Finnish Hungarian. Well, yeah, no. But still, mostly Finnish. Great Outdoors had Dan Aykroyd as the second main actor. Ooh, I really should see that then. Because I like Dan Aykroyd. Alright. Okay, bring back John Candy, please. Yes! Majority wins for John Candy. Chris Farley, stay dead. Seriously, I have seen NSL episodes with Chris Farley, and I've seen one movie with Chris Farley. It's the same jokes all the time. It's not funny. He just keeps doing the same thing over and over, and he does it with what was the other comedian? They were like a duo. The other short guy with a big nose and blonde hair, Dave Spanner, something, I don't know. But they were usually like a duo in the movies, in SNL. Never liked Chris Farley. Yeah, the short thing guy. Yeah. David Spade. That's it. David Spade. Spanner. Almost. He was a tool. But yeah, David Spade, yeah. I actually like him in some stuff, but with Chris Farley, it was just too stupid of humor, in my opinion. Let's say they went overboard with the 80s humor. So would you rather be Napoleon or Julius Caesar? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of David Spade, but he's okay. He's okay of a comedian, but Chris Farley, just not my thing. Napoleon, Julius Caesar. Well, I would actually go with Julius Caesar, even though he has a very tragic death in the end. He did a lot of great stuff. Napoleon did a lot of great stuff, but he was not the best guy around. As Al Bundy said, it's wrong to be French. I would rather be Veni Vidi Vici than Sacré bleu, fromage. Yeah, Napoleon, in the end, didn't do too well. His ending was more... If this is like... if I had to live their lives like they lived their lives, I would rather be Julius Caesar. Yeah, a confirmed shit fetish. Actually, I don't think it was Napoleon. It was Amadeus Mozart. Mozart had a huge feces fetish. But I'm not sure if it was Napoleon who also had a shit fetish. But I do know that Amadeus Mozart had one. And a huge fetish as well. But then again, Amadeus Mozart was a really disgusting person. What was wrong with Napoleon's character? He had that one complex, superiority complex. He was a short dude, and he all the time wanted just to be bigger than anybody else. Maybe it was also Napoleon who had the shit fetish, yeah. But yeah, Napoleon, nasty dude. Julius Caesar, a great man. Not the best guy around, but still, he was a great man. He did a lot of good stuff for the Roman Empire. A strong leader. Napoleon, a strong leader, yeah, but nasty person. So I'd rather be Caesar. Yes. 38% people would rather be Napoleon. Okay, it's their choice. Would you rather string your opponent along for the entire fight or crush him from the beginning? Oh, that was a myth spread by the British who misunderstood the difference between French and British imperial measurement. Oh yeah, that actually it was, yeah. True. Right. Yeah, Napoleon was more like a average height, yeah. But still, he had a lot of problems. Hey, Rooster. And also there's a new person. Greetings, Moheb. Just doing a fun little stream here with Would You Rather and testing different kind of foods. Crush, otherwise you run the risk he gets the lucky shot. Yeah. Sometimes it is fun to string along the opponent just to torture them a little bit. I know I'm nasty sometimes. But I'm thinking of wrestling games, which I used to play back in the day. And crushing them from the beginning is what I aimed for every time. Even in fighting games, that's what I aim for. Crush them from the beginning. I don't string them along because, well, usually with the games there is a time limit, so you can't string them along. The faster you destroy them, the faster you go ahead in the game. Crush, kill, destroy, swag. Crush, kill, destroy, swag. What does string your opponent mean? Pyörii ympyrää kehässä. Johdattaa eteenpäin. Venyttää ottelua loppuun saakka, kunnes tuhot. Just had to speak it in Finnish to Visu so he understands. But that's what it is. So string your opponent along is just weaken them very slowly until you crush them. But it's a long match where you are still all the time on the upper hand and you're just slowly crushing your opponent. But some people like that, like those right there, because it's torture for the opponent when you know that they are... Yeah, I'm having a Friday stream because yesterday I didn't have a stream because I was very sick. But today it's just a fun little stream here, Cass. Playing Would You Rather and eating different kind of foods. Well, trying out stuff. Woohoo! Yeah, 75% agree. And they should, because that's how you fucking win. You just crush them. Go with the strongest attack right away. That's what I did in Tekken. Especially Tekken 3 and 4. I love playing King in Tekken. And I always did the sidestep, a big kick, which takes like half of their health. I tried to do that twice and they get destroyed. So, would you rather ride in a hot air balloon or ride in a hovercraft? You're just on a joyride, you don't have to worry about getting anywhere special. So it's just first joyride, a hot air balloon or a hovercraft. Is the hovercraft full of eels? I love the Tekken games. Always been. You were a noob and played Yoshimitsu. You don't play Yoshimitsu in Tekken as a noob. Yoshimitsu is one of the toughest characters to handle. He's got really weird combinations. Enjoyable ride versus losing your hearing, or a fun ride versus getting a heart attack because you're too way fucking high in the sky. With diamonds. No, wait, no diamonds. You were just about to say about those eels, I stole your line. No, I didn't steal your line. I was just thinking the same thing. I mean, it's too easy. When there's a hovercraft, of course you have to make it if it's full of eels. My hovercraft is full of eels. Me neither, Nathan. I am terrified of heights. I get vertigo on stairs sometimes. You heard me. I can get vertigo on stairs. It's not really that I'm afraid of the heights itself. I'm afraid of falling down. That's what causes me vertigo and others. I just get the fear that I might fall down whenever, however. I'm even scared of going next to railings. Because I'm afraid that the railing might fail and I drop down to my death. That's what I'm afraid of, dying from falling down. Well, it's not the fall that kills you, it's the sudden stop. But still, I would rather go for a hovercraft than a hot air balloon. I would be screaming my head off if I was in a hot air balloon. Or I would faint and probably fall off the fucking balloon. So hovercraft for me, it would be more fun, because I can go either on land or I can go into the ocean. Travel wherever you want. It's much more fun than just going into air and look around. Much more fun. You get vertigo near your aunt's stairs. They're just a bit steeper than most stairs. You don't feel safe at the top. Yeah, that's the same feeling I would get. So you understand me, Cass. But yeah, hovercraft. It's a lot more fun. Just gotta be careful that it's not full of eels. Yeah! 80%! Yes! I mean, even if it's a joyride, it's much more enjoyable. In a hot air balloon, you're just sitting in a wicker basket high up in the sky and... Okay, trees, town. That's possibly a car going down there. But with a hovercraft, you're like, woo-hoo-hoo! Ocean, no land, no water, a freaking creek. Woo-hoo-hoo! So much more fun. When you walk into a room, would you rather have everybody stare awkwardly or have everybody look away in disgust? That is a good question. Stare awkwardly or look away in disgust? Let's think about this. If they stare at me awkwardly, that would make me feel very embarrassed. Because they are just all staring at me and I'll be like, hi, I have arrived. But if everybody looks away in disgust, I could be all like, okay, whatever, fine, I'm here. I mean, there's either it's a very embarrassing experience or just whatever. Okay, you don't like me, fine. I think I would handle the look away in disgust much better than if they were staring awkwardly at me. At least that's what I think. You never know if you never knew you had any fear of vertigo till you was sitting on the edge of a plane looking at the patchwork earth. Still jumped though. Living upstairs in a 50s house for over 60 years made the phobia much easier to cope. That's understandable. I mean, I have a balcony on this, and it's this is the 3rd floor. I can barely go walk on that. I can barely walk on my balcony. That's how much, how bad my fear of height can be. Planes don't trigger your fear of heights for some reason. I guess looking out the window feels more like watching TV than anything dangerous. Yeah, I feel that it's because you're safely inside a box. That's what gives you, that at least for me, that's what it is. I have been in planes and I have looked out window, it doesn't give me any vertigo or anything. Because I know I'm safely in a box. But if I'm on my balcony or some stairs, there's no safety. So I know that I might fall. So like I said, it's not really a fear of heights, it's a fear of falling down to my death. But also there is the vertigo trigger sometimes, but that's all in here, in your ears, balance stuff. You get vertigo just looking at those pictures of people on top of skyscrapers and stuff. Yeah, it can happen to me too, sometimes. Not often. But well, recently I watched a video where they were on top of the, some tower. I think it was the Sears Tower or something. And on there is actually what you can do on the tower is that you can walk on the outside. They have harnesses and ropes, and you can actually walk on the outside on the ledges of the tower. And that's like super high. and you can lean back in the safety of the rope, and you're like almost like free falling, but you're just hanging in the air. And I watched that video, I was like, please don't fall, you're gonna give me a heart attack, get the fuck away from there. I could barely watch it because I was getting a heart attack. I could feel my heart racing. I started to get a little bit of vertigo just watching them hanging on those ropes for dear, well, it's not dear life. They were having the time of their life, but for me, I was almost sweating, cold sweat and everything. Ugh. Would a VR headset help overcome your fear if you ran like a simulator of heights? There are a lot of games on the VR sets like that. There's the where you walk on a plank to save a kitten that is almost falling. And then there's ones where you're just free falling past all kinds of buildings. There are a lot of stuff of that on VR, and I would like to experience them just to see if they actually can help me overcome my fear of heights. Because I'm sure they actually can help. Because they would feel so real, so. But we are on this question now. We're not talking about the fear of heights or anything. We're talking about if when you walk into a room, would you rather have everybody stare awkwardly or have everyone look away in disgust? Let's talk about that. Suddenly this feels like I'm doing a good mythical morning. Let's talk about that. Rift dropped price to 450 euro for the bundle. Really? Damn. Maybe I should buy myself a VR set. I do have a large, the living room is big, so I would easily put up a very nice setup for the VR. I would really want to get myself a VR set. Just to experience it. There are a lot of games on the VR set that I would really, really want to play. There's Gorn, there's Surgeon Simulator, then there was, well, all of those where you can just freely jump anywhere, all those just to fight against my old fear of heights. The Star Trek VR could be fun, but it would be more fun if I was playing with friends. But yeah, it would be fun to at least try any of those games. I would love to try. Also, there is Subnautica has a VR setting, so it would be fun to play Subnautica with the VR set. But still, I would go with the red one on this one, to have everyone look away in disgust. I would handle that a lot better. You really want to get Rift, but don't really have that of a good space for it. Your office is a bit tiny and living room has a couch dead center on it. Well, I do have a table, but I can always move it away. Well, in my area, Visu, in Matikylä Iso-Omena, it's a big mall there. They actually have a room where you can go play VR games. It's like an arcade room, but with VR. Several little booths where you can get where you can rent the room for a period of time. It was like 5 euros for 30 minutes of gameplay. So I could go in there and order 2 hours of gameplay of any game I want on a VR set. Maybe that would be a good first experience, go there and play some games there. I don't remember what the price was, but it wasn't too bad. Maybe it wasn't 5 euros, maybe it was a bit steeper, but I don't remember right now. I just went past it, I didn't go in. I was with my aunt, we were just walking around and she doesn't care about that kind of stuff, so. But still, I would really, really like to experience VR at some point. So maybe I should go there and experience it. But still, we have this would you rather question here. I know this is just us talking. This is what the whole live stream is all about. Us talking about it while I play would you rather and eat stuff. That's why on Twitch this is IRL, you know. Just nice and relaxing. But I would choose them looking away in disgust. Because if they stared awkwardly at me, I would be feeling uncomfortable, embarrassed, probably creeped out. But if they look away in disgust and nobody's looking at me, I would be just, yeah, fine, don't look at me. I don't care. Then again, Rift or Vive? I would go with Rift. I think I would go with Rift. I've heard better things about Rift. That it's more compatible. Or works a little bit better. And their controller is a lot more... It's a lot better. A little better than Vive's. I would say Rift because when it all comes down to having which controllers you want. And I think Rift has, as much as I've heard, Rift has a better controller for things. At least I think so. But yeah, have everyone look away in disgust. Well, I guess people can handle feeling awkward, creeped out, or embarrassed a lot better than I can. I mean, that's even higher percentage than with the hovercraft. Wow. I wasn't expecting that either. I mean, why would you want everybody to stare at you? I think I think a million people who would disagree with me have some vanity issues. I mean, you are being stared awkwardly, not like, oh, look at that person. No, they're like, they're not gonna be saying anything. And I'm sure that those people are thinking, I'm the best guy around. I know, Gabriel, I know how to read. That's what I read. That they're looking away. I already explained twice. Are you not listening to me, Gabriel? I already explained twice that looking away in disgust I can handle a lot better than being stared at awkwardly. I mean, if people stared at me awkward, I would be embarrassed, creeped out. But if they look away in disgust, I just go in and go, yeah, whatever. Don't stare at me. I can handle this. It's much better to handle people looking away than people looking at you. Do you not understand these words that's coming out of my mouth? Nice reference. Although I cannot do the Chris Tucker voice, that should be more appropriate to that. Now suddenly can't remember the movie's name. Hells. What was the movie's name? Didn't even have two sequels. Rush Hour. That's it. Yeah, thank you. Suddenly I just couldn't remember the movie's name. Well, it's been years since I've seen them, so... It was the first Rush Hour when they first time meet, and Chris Tucker is talking to him, but Jackie Chan is all just smiling. That actually could be an awkward stare, just somebody staring at you and just going, this is an awkward stare, isn't it? Could you handle everybody doing this to you? I mean, an awkward stare can be all kinds of awkward stares. Yeah, it would be creepy. Like I said, I would be creeped out if everybody were staring at me awkwardly. But everybody looking away doesn't matter. I wouldn't care. Because nobody's looking at me, I come into the room, nobody looks at me, and I'm just... Perfect for me. I don't like crowded rooms anyway, or big parties. I don't like them, so if everybody was looking away from me, even if it wasn't in disgust, I would be happy. Okay. Hang on a second. Just a moment. For this loss, for losing this round, I'm gonna treat myself this time with a little mango. Because I don't know when otherwise I'm gonna be tasting the mango, so might as well do it now. So I'm gonna just slice away into the mango. Just gonna take a piece out of it and eat that. Gonna go away so I don't make too much of a mess here. La da dee da 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 da. Everybody enjoying my cutting face? There we go. A nice slice of mango. It's less juicy than I thought. It does have a slimy cut. I do have a cutting board here. Sorta, kinda. It makes his cutting face while fitting music plays, yeah. That's the you've got to do the horrible, terrible thing no one wants to do stare. Funny. Okay, so this is the slice of mango that I got. Yeah, mango flavors can be tangy or super sweet. Well, that's what I'm to find out. Because I like mango in, like I already explained, I like mango in many stuff. But I've never really tasted mango as its own, the fruit itself, so here goes. Kind of a pear texture. Also very sweet. Does it taste faintly like pine? Aftertaste. The aftertaste has like a pine quality to it. But the texture is like a pear. Ever eat a passion fruit? I actually have. And it doesn't taste anything. We got a really bad passion fruit and it didn't taste like anything. It was a bad passion fruit that we got at one point. But this, this is very tasty. I wonder what the peel tastes like. Because usually apples, pear, anything, I eat with the skin. Because it's healthy. Okay. Can barely even bite into it, so. Yet the texture to passion fruit is really weird. If anybody's ever tasted a passion fruit, the texture of it is odd. I mean, passion fruit has a really good taste, but the texture is It's hard to explain. It's like mushy, then grainy, then soggy cereal? I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, but I can see you don't eat the mango skin. Yeah, it's tough. But at least I can eat the fruit that's still there. And the peel, the skin actually gives it a stronger taste. Very sweet, but so yummy. If your stores have mango, go buy some. This is good. It's not even the same kind of taste. It's a better taste than what it is in candies because, or wherever they put it, because it's a lot fruity. Well, a lot sweeter. This, you can easily tell this is just natural fruit taste with the fruit's own sweetness, and it's damn good. That's a good buy. No, not a good buy. I mean a good purchase. That's what I meant. Not as the greeting and the when you leave somewhere. I meant as a good purchase. English, it's a language. Learn it. English, do you even speak it? Anyway, next. If you had to choose a school for 7 years, would you rather attend Hogwarts or Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters? Magic or superpowers? You ask that from local store there and they'll answer myyvä mankkoja. I'm sure that's exactly. This is a tough one again. Do I want to wiggle my stick and say some Latin sounding words to cast magic, which is cool? Or do I want superpowers and learn how to use them better for the betterment of humankind? I would have to go with the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters because I do have my own superhero world in my mind. Not sure if I should have said that out loud. Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters is X-Men. You've never read or watched X-Men. I guess Viso is not the kind of person to go for superheroes. You know Wolverine, but that's all. I'm just assuming that Viso is not a superhero type of a guy. Not everybody is. I just was surprised that you've never even heard of Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. Anything to be near Rogue. Are you sure you want to be near Rogue? I mean, you do know what Rogue does, right? Hogwarts sounds fine to you. You like Harry Potter books and movies. Huh. But since this is for me, I would rather go for Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters because I really enjoy superhero stuff. I'm a superhero nerd. Well, if you watch any of my live streams of the Batman games, you know what I'm talking about. I'm a nerd when it comes to comic books. But Marvel is more of my thing than DC Comics. Because DC Comics only Batman. But with Marvel, pretty much anything. And like I said, I have my own superhero world in here. So, superheroes, my kind of stuff. Still, not sure if I should have said that out loud. Because if I go on a rant of my, well, not a rant, but an explanation of my superhero world that I have my own in my mind, I would be here 5 hours talking about nothing but that. You're fine as long as she doesn't take her gloves or kiss on the lips. Otherwise, you're done for. Yeah, that's true. But still, if you want to stick it into her, that's also a no-no. I'm not even sure if a condom would even protect you from that. I mean, it would be still skin against skin. But still, if you just want to be around her, that's fine. That's fine. Hogwarts, because you can do whatever you want afterwards within reason, even start a toy shop like the Weasley twins did. But after X-Men training, you can only really fight crime for a career. Not really. There can be applications to superpowers as well. Just depends on what kind of superpower you have. Hogwarts just has too many dickhead teachers. That's also true. Lots of not very good teachers in there. She's worth the risk in your eyes, plus surely an X-Man can resurrect you in some way. I wouldn't go that far, Rooster. As far as I remember, there aren't any X-Men who can actually resurrect people. That's one of the things in comic books. Well, eventually, if you are already a superhero, you would get resurrected in somehow, because that's always what happens with superheroes. They somehow get resurrected eventually. Just look at Wolverine. He's been resurrected like 17 times. Even Superman died and he was resurrected. Batman has died and he's been resurrected. Any superhero you can think of has died and been resurrected. Even Spider-Man has died and resurrected. Deadpool in MMA tournaments would be nice. Try to break those limbs with arm bars and leg locks. And also, if it was like the Deadpool in the comic books, he can teleport. So try to even catch him would be impossible. You can make a deal with death. Just look at Deadpool. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. Rooster, I applaud you for your knowledge of the Marvel comics. But you only get one superpower, while wizards can learn many spells, plus alchemy and other cool stuff. Some can even learn to change shape into one creature if they earn the license. You got a good point there, Gabriel, but still, I enjoy superhero stuff. And also, those would be evil. Yeah. Supervillains get resurrected. Yeah. Those would be a super villain. That we know. He wouldn't be a... I'm sure those would never be like He Who Shall Not Be Named. He would be more like Lex Luthor, Dr. Octopus, Thanos, Darkseid, Galactus? I think Galactus is more like Dose's style. Or maybe Dormammu. I don't know. But also, you forget Gabriel. Wizards do exist in the superhero comics. Doctor Strange, he uses magic. But I'm not sure if any magicians have ever attended Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. What do you think? Has any... I don't think any magic user has ever attended a Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters, only mutants. Huh. Alright. But still, magic exists in the Marvel universe. Oh. Surely you could study at Xavier, then move over to Doctor Strange for after-school education. Yeah, if you are a magic user, I think Xavier actually would suggest you to go to Strange to learn about magic. Yeah, true. Why would a magic user go there? Yeah, if a magic user actually were to go to Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters, I think they would actually guide them to Doctor Strange to learn more about the magical world. But still, I would attend Xavier's School, because just superheroes are close to my heart. Closer than wizards. I mean, I have nothing against Harry Potter. I enjoyed the Harry Potter movies. Never read any of the books, but I do enjoy the movies. Hogwarts is a cool place, at least. But just superheroes. It's my thing. And I'm sure I'm gonna get this wrong. I am sure Harry Potter is gonna win this one. I just got a feeling. See? I was right. I just knew it. Harry Potter is still more... It's just more... Harry Potter is more popular. That's it. That's the only reason. Okay. I think this time I'm gonna take a buttered bread, put some Vegemite on it, and some cheese. Cheese grommet. Where did I put the knife? Oh, there. Get over! Yeah, X-Men is not that huge of a thing. Yeah. As a superhero, you could end up being drawn by Rob Liefeld. Well, hopefully you're not one of the young bloods, at least. But it could happen. You have the... Many people do forget, Deadpool actually was invented and drawn by Rob Liefeld. You don't want to get Liefeld's disease. No, it's the young blood's disease. That's what Linkara calls it. The young blood's disease. I'm gonna take a lot of Vegemite here and spread it onto the bread here. Hopefully get a good coating of it. Not too much because, like I said, I didn't like it too much. So I gotta put a thin layer mixed with the butter. It actually mixes with the butter very nicely. I'm noticing here. Right, that should be good enough. A nice spread of a thin layer of Vegemite. And now, hello Nuro. And now I just add cheese. And remember, zoom up, yes. Yes. There we go. Now I'm gonna add the cheese. Another piece of cheese, because I love cheese. Good to have this kind of action music while I'm eating. I didn't like Marmite, Neuro. The Marmite was actually worse than the Vegemite. It's too strong. And I already ate my hot toast, so just got normal toast here. You don't want to lie bottom me either. Liefeld's plots and characters are also too edgy and ridiculous. Not a good place for a rationalist to live, especially if they don't want their own personality flanderized. Very true. But here goes a cheese Vegemite sandwich. Yeah, I see what you mean, Nathan, that it goes well with cheese. Yeah, I can see why people would eat the eat Vegemite with cheese. I got some casserole coming soon. Cool. Internet's sort of there. Down south, wildfire is taking out million-dollar mansions and chewing up the fiber optics, so not griping about super spotty service. Glad that it's semi there now. Jup, you're having those wildfires? I've heard that there's some wildfires going around in America. Yeah, I know it's a... well, Vegemite is like a... feels like a syrup that you need to spread on the... this is much easier to spread, the Vegemite. Lots easier. And it's also not as pungent as Marmite. So I think you would enjoy Vegemite as well. It's pretty much the same thing, just not as strong of a taste like Marmite. But they're not my kind of thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, I noticed Marmite is extremely strong. Much stronger than Vegemite. But still, they're both not my thing. But I'm glad that I actually got to taste them. So I can get that off my bucket list. Having tasted Vegemite and Marmite. Okay, Gabriel just had a horrible thought. Let's hear it. Also, I'll do that. Because I already have done the eating part. You saw the reaction. Any Harry Potter character might end up in a fanfic like My Immortal. Sadly, so hard to fight with a small force in a lot of high-risk conditions. You heard it's only a 5% containment. Many people are evacuating and losing their homesteads. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Wildfires, man. Never fun, especially in areas where they don't have the workforce to fight against such a thing. I hope you're gonna be fine, Jup. I really hope so. Then, I hope all the people that have to evacuate, I hope they're gonna be okay too. I mean, wildfires are awful. So we can only wish for the best for them all. Hope for the best and hope that they survive. Okay, I have gotten 2 now wrong, or the lower percentage in a row. If I get 1 more, it's jalapeno time. Would you rather never see the sky again or never see a body of water again? Holy shit. That's a tough one. Never to see the sky again, it's like I would be living in a vault. Or a cave. Or anywhere underground. Or never see a body of water again. I think body of water would be easier. I mean, I already live in a... well, we do have a lot of lakes and such around here, but I don't see a body of water all the time. Water will be like living in Arizona. Or Utah or Nevada. You're kind of wedged in between the two major breakout points, so things are fine with you, and thank everything that it should forever remain so. We hope so. But it's good to hear that you're fine, Job. Good to hear. You better could adjust to never seeing a body of water again a lot more easily. Yeah, me too. I mean, you see the sky all the time, and if I were never to see the sky again, that would be a bummer. I mean, I wouldn't even be able to see the sun, or feel the sun. See the blue of the sky, the clouds, feel rain, the stars, the moon. There's a lot of stuff to see in the sky, and it's all gorgeous in their own way. That would be a really downer. I don't think I would even be able to live without the sky. So yeah, never see a body of water again. I'm agreeing with all of you guys. Body of water, yeah. In a world, you'd be a part of a social experiment in a grand scale. True. I never understood that in the Fallout universe. Why did they make it into a social experiment when the whole world was dying? I guess they didn't expect the whole nuclear war to really happen. I guess we'll never know, because we didn't even get the answers in the HQ that we'll find in Fallout 3. But yeah, never see a body of water again. I can handle that. And people agree with me. Yay! I don't need to eat a jalapeno. Besides, water in the darkness is just dank and bleh. Would you rather instantly learn the piano perfectly, or instantly learn the guitar perfectly? You could play any song you wanted. They're both good instruments. I have actually played the piano, but I never could learn the guitar. My fingers just couldn't handle making the chords with a guitar. But I could play the piano. I probably still can, some ways. But they're both good instruments. They both sound really good on their own. Both have lots of varieties to them on what kind of a instrument you play. I mean, piano can be just a piano. It can be a cembalo or a harpsichord, if you want to call it that. It could be an electric piano, so you can make all kinds of sounds with it. And there's also the guitar. It has all the amplifiers to it. It's an electrical, an acoustic guitar. It could be a mandolin, a balalaika, a sitar. Lots of choices even with the guitar. Pianos burn longer, though. That's a tough one. Just which one would I want to learn instantly? I would have to say piano. I mean, while I do enjoy seeing guitar play and hearing guitar play, for me, just the piano is just more... It's just more fluent for me. Yeah, with the synthesizer, you can make any kind of sound. So if you take the piano, you learn how to play, you know already how to play a synthesizer, and you can synthesize a guitar to it. Easy. So, piano. Really? Well, I would like these people to play me a guitar that sounds like a piano, then. Probably these days that's possible, but still. But seriously, 60% of guitar? Nothing can replace a real guitar, though. The whole organic sound is practically unsynthesizable. True, same goes with the piano. Piano concertos on their own are freaking fantastic to listen to. Damn you, Guitar Hero! People just want to be rock stars and have a cirrhosis in 40s. Or just have, what's it called? Arthritis. But listen to this piano. I would rather play that than the bass you hear in the background. Although I do love a bass. I mean, if I had learned the guitar, I would also be able to play the bass, and I love the bass. But still, piano was my choice, but we got it wrong. Okay, so, as my punishment, sorta. Hey, Guts. So, as the next testing, as I lost, I'm gonna try out this soda pop, soft drink, whichever you want to call it, which I found today in the store. I'll explain it to those who didn't see the beginning. This is Hartwall. Hartwall is a Finnish company making all kinds of soda drinks and also some pastries like cookies and some candies. And they have a large variety of soft drinks, which are all great. They're very popular here in Finland because it is a Finnish product. And I saw today in the store, before I started the live stream, I went to the store. And I bought myself, this is a blueberry soda. Blueberry soft drink. So, I've never seen this one, and this is only a limited edition. So I decided to buy it and try it. Buy and try, you know. So, as a punishment for not getting that right, I'm gonna try this out. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of blueberry, but I do like blueberry in some stuff. Like in some pastries, candy. So I might actually enjoy this as a soft drink. You never know. So, shall we? This is a problematic challenge. It's all about going with the crowd, and that is often random. Yep, it is, job, but it's been fun so far. That is a very sweet blueberry smell. It's like a blueberry pie. Very interesting. Okay. As we say in Finland, not only kippis, but hölkyn kölkyn. That's supposed to be blueberry? It almost tastes like black currant. Strawberry soda is bad, but cherry soda is okay. I actually have a Pepsi cherry in the Pepsi Max cherry in the fridge. I like it. But this... It does have the blueberry taste to it. But blueberry on its own is it's a very tangy and very sour taste. So, because this is sugary, it changes the taste of it. Got the mango ranch yet? I actually haven't tried the mango ranch yet. Mango ranch. Coke Pepsi Cherry is a winging combo. Yeah, Pepsi Max Cherry is freaking good. They also have a Pepsi Max Ginger, which I've tried, but it's okay. I mean, if you like ginger, it's good. It's really good if you really enjoy ginger. But the cherry one is, like, excellent. But yeah, this is not bad. So, Visu, those, Ken, other Finnish people, Jace. If you go to the store, I think Prisma and K-Market, you can find this. So if you enjoy blueberry, I recommend. This is good. It's it doesn't... just the sweetness of it just takes away some of the true blueberry taste, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. The aftertaste, actually, is more blueberry than the immediate taste. But then, now I can taste the... in the back of my throat, I can taste the blueberry. So... How much did that bottle cost? Well, it depends on the store. €2 or so. Normal soda bottle price. Because it's a limited edition, it might be a little higher. Booking a bus ticket to Helsinki, they recommended you a seat next to someone despite most of the bus being empty. Why? Don't they know about Finnish people? We don't sit next to each other. Not sure if these machines are found worldwide, but all the fast food restaurants are switching over to these self-service machines that mix soft drinks and flavors. Claim to have 100 mixes. Not here. I haven't heard of those here yet. Would be interesting to actually test something like that. Is the soda sugar or chemical-based sweeteners? This is sugar. This blueberry has sugar. Hartwall always uses sugar. No, well, if it's a light version, then it would be just sweeteners. But this is sugar. Last time you went on a bus, there was someone next to you all the time. It was some nightmare fuel. Yeah, Finnish people, if you don't know, Finnish people are when we're on the move in the world, we're not very social. So one of our greatest nightmares always is going onto the bus and somebody sitting next to us. A stranger on a bus. All the freaking way. That's nightmare fuel for us. It's not that bad. As long as you ignore the person. Drink. Would you rather Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper? Mountain Dew. I don't like Dr. Pepper. I've never liked Dr. Pepper, so Mountain Dew. Hey, I'm a gamer. Mountain Dew all the way. It's not preferable, but totally standable. Best way to avoid that is to look at the person, smile, and pet this free seat next to you. Woohoo, Jace! No, Mountain Dew is totally different than 7-Up. Totally different. Maybe you should try to sneak in your little Bond spy video camera and record one of these machines then. Got a touchscreen to splice up the flavors. Huh. Nice! Sounds really cool. Totally worth standing up all the way. Usually people who has to sit next to you want it as much you do. True. Too hard an option for you. You go both ways. That would be terrible. You get really uncomfortable around people, especially strange people. Yeah? That's how the buses are always. But luckily for me, I usually have a backpack with me, so I put that on the empty seat and nobody can sit next to me. Using it as an excuse, like, I am carrying heavy stuff in my backpack. I cannot put it on my lap. But anyway, what do you guys would choose? I choose Mountain Dew right away. What do you guys choose? I don't use a phone, I don't watch a phone while my phone doesn't actually have internet accessibility to it, so I just stare out the window. Whether I'm in the train or the bus, I just stare out the window. It's much more exciting to look outside than look at your phone. Come on, people. Wake up. There's a world out there. Look at nature. It's much more prettier than staring at your phone. A lot of people say Dr. Pepper. Kind of surprised. But then again, it's kind of 50-50 with everybody here. Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper. Mountain Dew is thick. Yeah, it is. And that's why I like it. I've always liked the Mountain Dew. But it's also super, super sweet. That's a little bit of a problem with Mountain Dew. It's extremely sweet. Never tried Mountain Dew. You should try it. Don't know Dew, but Dr. Pepper is not your thing. Odd taste. Yeah, Dr. Pepper does have an odd taste, but Mountain Dew is good. You could watch Twitch on your phone. If I watched anything on my phone, it will be just YouTube videos, I guess. Highway side in Finland in winter, brown gray, dirty slush, and rest is white, brown, or any shade in between. Phone tabby any day. I would still watch the nature. I enjoy watching the nature outside the window. I prefer it much more than staring at my phone. Even if I had accessibility to the internet, I wouldn't be staring at it all the time. That's why I don't have it. What do I use this for? This is a phone. This has only one usability for me. Calling somebody. Not staring at the internet or anything. That's why I don't have it. I never wanted it. Because I don't need it. I don't need music. I don't need videos. If I want music and videos, here, home. That's what it's for. But then again, we all have our own tastes. We have all of our preferences. So you do what you like. That's just what I like to do. I prefer watching out the window. Isn't Dr. Pepper just regularly already cherry flavored? You're old, Gen X like me. Oh hell yeah! Gen X! I am old school. I could easily have internet on my phone, but I don't need it. I never had any need for it on my phone. But anyway, I drink Mountain Dew. And 53% agree with me. Goody. Dr. Pepper is a mystery flavor of 23 ingredients. I still don't like it. It just has its own weird taste that I don't like. Mountain Dew, any day. Well, I think is pepper flavored. If it were pepper flavored, that would be the weirdest and worst soda drink ever. I mean, imagine a soda drink that is black or white pepper or both flavored. Would you rather have two moms or have two dads? Two moms or two dads? Huh. Double dad jokes or endless loop of ask your mother. Or it would be rather double the dad jokes or double the nag moms. You haven't cleaned your room. You haven't done your homework. Don't go outside wearing nothing. You're like, yeah, mom and mom. And your dad would be, hey, that's funny. Like, hey, well, how about you go do this? Oh, God, come on, Dad. Yeah, come on, Dad. And come on, Dad. I still think two moms. I would go with two moms. Two dads, they're probably more eager to teach repairing cars and your friends wouldn't make jokes all the time about hot lesbian action. Well, there is that downside, but also that you would be also, I got two moms. I think it would be more popular in school if you just go, hey, I got two moms. But then again, people would just go, ew, You really think about your moms like that? This one should tally 50-50, just a toy with everyone. Yeah, it should. But I still, in my opinion, 2 moms. Yeah, I choose 2 moms. And 65% agree with me. Kinda surprising high number. I wasn't expecting that high of a number. Hey, Buffalix. Anyone makes a your mom joke, you say which one. Ha! True. Your mom is so fat. Which one? Yeah. And 2 moms aren't guaranteed to be hot. That is very true. Very true. But still a surprisingly high percentage. Would you rather be born a dwarf or be born without 1/3 of your legs? Without the 1/3 of your legs, you would still be able to run as fast as a normal person. There's an explanation down there about the stipulation to it. So my legs wouldn't be full length, which is 1/3 of length, but I would still be able to run as fast as I normally would. Or would I rather be born as a dwarf? I mean, having short legs, that would look weird. Which third? Funny neuro. It doesn't say 3rd leg, it says 3rd of your legs. The top 3rd, then you can be Rayman. But you also would have the arms. You know, just the gloves. If you were Rayman. I think I would go with 1/3 of you without 1/3 of my legs. That's just my opinion. I think. Yeah. I would rather be born without 1/3 of my legs. I mean, I already saw today pretty much a person who would be like that. That's Paradigm in the adventure game that I'm playing, Paradigm. I saw there was an X-ray picture of him today in the game, and that's what he looks like. He looks like a normal person in the X-ray, but his legs are short. So he was born without 1/3 of his legs. So it wouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's not too bad. I'll take it. And also, if I had a huge dick, then I would be a tripod. So there's that plus. Yeah, just got to be off the knees and call me a tripod. A lot of people would rather be born as a dwarf. Okay. Yeah. I think it was a small person dwarf like Warwick Davies, kind of a dwarf. I really don't have anything else to taste anymore, so pretty much the challenge is done. Except there is still the jalapenos. No, Gabriel, it says here, there is a stipulation. It says, without the 1/3 of your legs, you would still be able to run as fast as a normal person. So it means that your legs would be just 1/3 shorter than normal. Yeah, whatever. I still went with it and I didn't succeed, so give me a break. Let's not go into this anymore. I say end this argument here now, because people will get angry. I don't want that. I'm gonna get grumpy. Nobody wants that. Next. And apparently this question has not been moderated yet. This is a new question, apparently, in here. This question has not been reviewed by either moderators. Content may be misformatted, offensive, or inappropriate in nature. So would you rather be shocked every time you touch a computer or be shocked every time you touch a game console? Well, easily for me would be game console, because I don't play game consoles anymore. I'm on the computer all the time, so game console for me as well. Yep. Everybody's saying game console. Yeah. Let's go with game consoles. Really? How can it be 47 lost when this was the first vote? I think this is broken. Because 0 disagrees and 0 agrees and still 47%. How is that mathematically possible? They are not talking about the emulators, Gabriel. They're talking about game consoles, not the emulators. Okay, let's just go to the next question and forget that shocking question. Would you rather be a political figure caught cheating with an underage boy or girl, or be a sports star caught running underground dogfighting competitions? I think I would rather go with the sports star, because I wouldn't want to be marked as a pedophile for the rest of my life, because pedophiles, once they are marked as pedophiles, they have a miserable life. So sports stars, please. And besides, running underground dogfighting competitions, I would just get fined. Probably just 1 year of jail time and that's it. This question must have been topical when first written. Possibly. Could be a very old question too. I mean, this site has existed for a very long time, and these questions have existed as long as that, so who knows when this was written. Yeah, sports stars rather than a kitty fiddler. Exactly. Don't diddle kids, people. Don't diddle kids. Depends on the age of the girl, to be honest. It says underaged. Underaged is underaged. You will be a pedophile. You will be marked as pedophile. Being a politician is worse than being a kitty fiddler, though, so answer is easy. No, actually, those are both political figure and kitty fiddling. Yeah, both in the same package. Not a good thing. That's different from country to country. Still, don't diddle kids, Neuro. You're walking on thin ice right now, man. Be careful what you say. Just saying. I mean, there's a big crowd up there who might not like what you're joking here. I mean, this is thin ice ground right here, even if you're joking. And I know that you're just joking, but still. Now we're walking really thin ice here, people. I'm not even reading those out loud. Stop it. Stop it. This is a topic that nobody should talk about. There, sports star. 68% agrees. Good. Next. Would you rather star in Saved by the Bell or star in Boy Meets World? Good question. I mean... that is a good question. Huh. I didn't really watch Saved by the Bell. Did we even have Saved by the Bell here in Finland? I think we did. But we certainly did have Boy Meets World, and I watched that a lot. I enjoyed that show. So I think I would star in Boy Meets World. So I would have to say Boy Meets World, because I really haven't seen Saved by the Bell that much. I do know the show, I do know what it's about, but I watched Boy Meets World a lot. Boy Meets World was starring Fred Savage. And the teacher in the show was the voice of Kit from Knight Rider. And Saved by the Bell was just a group of friends in high school. And one of them actually had the power to stop the show, talk to the audience and the camera, and then he just continued the show. Definitely not seen either. Eh. But yeah, I would rather star in Boy Meets World. More people agree with me. Yay! I guess, yay! I don't know. Good thing? Bad thing? Well, all these would you rather stuff are about the opinions, especially stuff like this. This is some opinion. I mean, I haven't really seen, now that I think about it, I've seen only a couple of episodes, full episode of Saved by the Bell. It's a fun show. It's a funny show. So, would you rather always have fingernails 5 inches or longer, or have a snorkel on your face permanently? I think I would go with snorkel, because having long fingernails is bad. I mean, right now I'm looking, they're not long at all, but I'm looking at them like, I need to clip my nails, even though they're not long at all. What kind of a question is that? A weird one. Welcome to Would You Rather, Gabriel. Sometimes some questions are freaking weird. But I would rather go with the snorkel permanently on my face. I could go swimming anytime I wanted. I got a fucking snorkel on my face. Yeah, long fingernails are horrible, yeah. I would not go with the fingernails, ever. I mean, yeesh. I mean, but it says you would always have them 5 inches or longer. 5 inches is like this of a fingernail. This long. Just think of how uncomfortable those would be. I don't think you would be Wolverine with those. I don't even think you would be anything but problem with those. I mean, you cannot do this with those. You would poke your own eye out. I mean, and they wouldn't grow that straight. Yeah, they would be curved like. It would be like 5 inches, like. That would be freaking awkward. You can trick the question by simply taking off the snorkel. No, snorkel permanently on your face. Can't take it off. Yeah, at least you could still type. Yeah, if you take the snorkel, you can still type. You could do all kinds of stuff with your fingers because you wouldn't have 5-inch long fingernails. That's just wrong. That's just bad. And think of it. If it is 5 inches of fingernail on your fingers, that adds a lot of weight to your fingers, so you would have arthritis and all kinds of problems with your fingers alone. So, snorkel. Gotta think logically sometimes with these kind of questions. Imagine bottom wiping with 5-inch nails. How about with 9-inch nails? Hey Trent, wipe my ass, will you? I'm going with snorkel. People are fucking weirdos. Like Sam the Eagle in Muppet says, you're all weirdos. 59% take the fingernails. Long fingernails kind of make your hands useless. Exactly! I think most people just think, oh, I'll just make them look pretty. Oh, I'll just cut them. No, always have fingernails 5 inches or long. They don't even act, they think they have a loophole that they just clip them to be short. No, they would just grow back to be 5 inch longer. And it's not straight. Like Jay said, they're not straight, they would curve. And yeah, hell, so like Gabriel says, it doesn't say that the mouthpiece has to be in your mouth. You would just have a snorkel on your face permanently, but the mouthpiece must be just optional if you want it to have in your mouth or not. People were not thinking how useful the hands are. Yeah, sometimes just people don't think all the way through of what problems you would have with that, how uncomfortable they would be. Would you rather click the right answer or click the wrong answer? There are no right or wrong answers here, just the logical ones. People are idiots. Would you rather wear a ski suit all the time or go everywhere barefoot? Ski suits are tight. You would be warm all the time, but also if it was summertime, you would be extremely hot in it. Yeah, barefoot is nice, but think, you would have to go everywhere barefoot. Everywhere. No matter what time of the year. Just think about it, you're going to the grocery store barefoot in the middle of winter. A very cold winter. You won't have any shoes, you won't have any socks, just your bare feet. You would lose your feet quite quickly to hypothermia. But with the ski suit, yeah, it would be less harmful for your health in the long run. Yep. I mean, ski suit is good for you in the winter time. But in the summertime, the ski suit would be extremely hot. But then you just need to drink a little bit more. That can be handled easily. You can... Heat would be much more easily handled than cold. Especially because you are barefoot. You cannot really... Yeah, I would say ski suit all the time. Because with barefoot, I would lose my feet easily, no matter where I went. I mean, there's not just the warmth and cold in question. Just think about walking around barefoot. You would be walking on sand, rocks, dirt, and there could be nails, spikes, thorns, just sharp edges on rocks, glass, any kind of stuff on the ground that would make you bleed to death from your feet. Like John McClane in Die Hard 1. he had to run over broken glass to survive. Well, you can easily just put the nozzle inside the ski suit and wash yourself like that. Unsanitary, but you just take a shower every day, Gabriel. As easy as that. It's much easier to handle a ski suit than barefoot. No sex while wearing a ski suit, so that's out. Always going barefoot builds calluses that can handle grenade explosions. I don't think that's how it works, Jace. Yeah, but it doesn't say that you cannot open the ski suit. I mean, you can open the ski suit, but you would still be wearing it. I mean, you can make a zipper hole for your junk. I mean, you have to go to the toilet, so have a flap in the ass and a zipper in the front when you need to take your dick out. Easily. So, ski suit. All the time. That's my choice. It makes more logic to barefoot! Why is it that always with these would you rather, when it comes to logic, everybody goes the illogical way? I've been watching too much Doctor Who. I gotta stop thinking like a Dalek or a Cyberman. There's logic in what he says. Was that the third time I got something wrong? That's people. Have you been following? Was that the third time I got it wrong? I got the lower percentage. Yeah, I think that was just the second time I got wrong in a row. Okay. Next. Would you rather switch a sexual orientation or be permanently obese? Well, being obese, well, I'm already there, so... Permanently obese. How obese do you mean? Do they mean just unhealthily obese, or switch sexual orientation? That would be easier. I don't think I would care. I mean, if I had to fuck a man or have a man suck my dick, fine. Fuck me in the ass. Okay, yeah. If you're asexual, what would it switch to? Pansexual. You're not obese, just overweight. I'm not obese, my bones are just big. Okay, job, have fun at work. Obese usually means morbidly overweight. Yeah, true. So even I'm not morbidly overweight, I'm just overweight. I'm not even obese, but I would be doubled in weight if I was obese. But yeah, Jace, if somebody was asexual and they had to switch their sexual orientation, they would be pansexual. They would fuck and be fucked by anything. That's what a pansexual is. But if you were bisexual, I think it would change into an asexual then. Because bisexual is just with anybody. Yeah, I would switch to sexual orientation. I mean, being permanently obese, I couldn't even lose weight. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Neuro. That's crazy. So, sexual orientation. Let's see how right people are. Yep. Yep, 74. Woo. I missed on the jalapeno. What the hell am I gonna do with this all these habaneros and the jalapenos now that I have them? You can handle living a gay but healthy life. That is a very good point, Vissel. Very good point. Rather have a healthy life even if you're gay. Nothing wrong with being gay. I mean, I know a couple of gay people and they're fine people. They're fun people. They're good friends. Gay people are fun people. Gay ski-suited snorkel guy. Why are you adding them all up? Are you trying to make me into something that I don't want to be? Would you rather be a virgin for the rest of your life or have AIDS until the day you die? Or be virgin? Duh. What kind of a question is this? Would you rather die or would you not have sex? I mean, I can masturbate as much as I want. Even if I'm a virgin. You can do this all day long. It's not losing my virginity. So, that's easy. Totally easy. But have AIDS until you die? Oh yeah, that's like 2 months away. What did we learn today, kids? Apparently no one likes fat people. But you like me, right? So that is the cake or death question. Apparently. So, virgin we go. Yeah. So, 69. Would you rather drink a gallon of mustard in one sitting or use mustard as toothpaste for 3 weeks? Oh. And there's also an extra rule. Rule is you gotta brush your teeth 2 times a day, normal toothpaste not allowed. You would not be allowed to do anything else until you finish the gallon. Yeah, apparently people love sex so much that some people love sex so much that they would rather have AIDS. Stupid choice if you ask me. A gallon is 4 liters. Around 4 liters. Not exactly 4, but around 4 liters. So it's a lot of mustard. Drinking a gallon of anything all at once is dangerous and too much mustard can actually poison you as far as you know. Yeah? Using mustard as toothpaste for 3 weeks and have to brush your teeth 2 times a day? I'd rather take that, even though I hate mustard. But I'd rather take that. It's not good for your teeth for the next 3 weeks, but after that, just go back to normal toothpaste and prevent the mustard destroying your teeth. And also, they don't say that I cannot go to the dentist. So maybe that's a loophole. And they don't say that I cannot use mouthwash. If they had also added that as a rule that you have to use mustard as a mouthwash as well, then there would be wouldn't be a loophole. But yeah. Just brush your teeth with mustard and use mouthwash afterwards. I found a loophole that would work. And I'm sure the majority will drink a gallon of mustard. I'm sure of it. Let's see. Ah, I was wrong. Hi. They actually do agree with us today. Good. Because Like you said, Gabriel, drinking anything in a gallon of anything in one sitting is dangerous for your health. I mean, I have seen a lot of those challenges where you have to drink a gallon of milk in one sitting. It only ends up in tears and barfing. No, haven't eaten any jalapenos yet, Bissell. It was close, but I got the answer right on the third. If you were in a pinch, would you rather rely on the A-Team or rely on MacGyver? I love it when a plan gets together, but still MacGyver. MacGyver is cool, but A-Team is cooler. I ain't getting no damn plane. MacGyver would make MacGyverisms that would save us. But the A-Team, they always have a plan that gets together. Love it when a plan comes together. I mean, we got Hannibal, The Face, DA, and Murdoch. There we go, Murdoch, yeah. Totally forgot Murdoch. Pilot extraordinaire. Anybody seen the A-Team movie that came a few years back? It wasn't too good? Really? I enjoyed it. I thought it was brainless entertainment. I liked it. I thought the tank scene was the best part because it was too far-fetched. It was just idiotic entertainment throughout. I mean, it wasn't any Expendables, but still it was entertaining because of its stupidity. MacGyver was the reason you had a Swiss Army knife when you were around 10. You mean one of these bad boys? Never leave home without it. I actually have a smaller version of this on my keychain. So I always have a Swiss Army knife with me all the time. Excuse me, Vegemite. But if I was a pinch, would I call for the A-Team or would I wait for MacGyver? I still think I would go with A-Team. I mean, more people, better planning, much easier to rely on than just MacGyver. MacGyver's just one guy. He doesn't even like guns. Well, you do have to pay for the A-Team to get their services. Yeah, I think so. But still, A-Team is cool. Come on. I pity the fool who didn't choose A-Team. Yes! 70%! A-Team, man. A-Team. Can never go wrong with A-Team. A-Team had a decent service. Mac had to get into a bind. That means he had to use a punch of crap to win the day. True. Would you rather have every song you ever listened to turn into Nyan Cat, or have every movie you ever watching turn into Batchers? If the stipulation to this question is the change would be both abrupt and inevitable. So, in the middle of the song or in the middle of the movie, this would happen. I mean, if I was listening to, like, The Police, Every Breath You Take, it would be every breath you take, every... I don't think so. But if I was watching a movie like, I don't know, Die Hard, and he would be going yippee-ki-yay, betcher, 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 mushroom, mushroom. I think I would go with movies. Although I do love watching movies. But it would be more annoying with Nyan Cat. Or Nyan Cat. Is it Nyan Cat? I think it's Nyan Cat. I think it would be so much more annoying with Nyan Cat. But I've always liked Batchers. I've always enjoyed it. Batcher, mushroom, mushroom. Mushroom, mushroom. Every movie Monday would turn into Batchers as well. Got a good point there, Gabriel. I would have to cancel Movie Monday. Shit. You're always surrounded by music, basically. That's true. I mean, if you were playing video games and they had a song in there, that song would turn into a Nyan Cat. I don't think I would be able to play the video game. It's a very tricky situation, this question. I think game soundtracks would be Nyan Cat too. I mean, you would be playing like a Star Wars game, or you would be playing Cuphead, or you would be playing old school games. Any retro game that you can think of that you love. And suddenly all the soundtrack, it would be just Nyan Cat. I don't think I could be able to handle that. I mean, just think about it. You start a game, Super Mario Brothers. Throughout the whole game. I don't think I could handle it. Yeah, Nyan Cat is too annoying. I would have to go with Badgers. Since I have to make a choice, Badgers. Why people would choose Nyan Cat? There's more music in the world than there are movies, anyway. Nyan Cat is annoying! Badgers is not that annoying. I have listened to Badgers for many minutes in a row. Because I enjoy it. It's an enjoyable song. But Nyan Cat fucking... people are idiots. So would you rather suck a cow's udder or have a cow suck your tit? I would rather suck a cow's udder. Why would I let it suck my tit? What kind of a question is this? I mean, somebody was fucking high off their ass when they were thinking of this one. Have a cow suck your... What kind of a fetish did this person have with cows? I mean, I would rather suck an otter. I don't think I would enjoy it, but it would be the thing I could do rather than have a cow go all... Dude, just thinking about it. It would hurt my nipples. Dude. You bet that many farmers have done the blue option on a dare or as a drunken rite of passage. Probably have, yeah. This is obviously a furry question. Yeah, sounds like it, Guts. Sounds like it. Neuro, you're weird. But you're so funny. What? I think people have answered that as a joke. I don't think anybody who has answered that means it. They've just done it, yeah, I'll do this as a joke. Yeah, that was number 2, Jace. Oh. The whole live stream might end on it that I burn my mouth with a jalapeno. Would you rather be allergic to babies or be allergic to elderly people? Is it just a slurp or like 5 minutes of tender suckling? I think it would be tender suckling for a while. Not just a... But would you rather be allergic to babies or to elderly people? It's a tough question. I think that only happens in cartoons, Gabriel. Cats are actually lactose intolerant. They cannot handle milk that well. Or was it cream? But still. Never gonna touch a baby anyways. Easy. Babies, you're not gonna be a baby anymore, but elder hopefully at some point. Screaming babies or oldies that never shut up. Babies are evil. Right. I mean, if you're allergic to babies, you can't really have any children of your own, so there's that backfire. But if you're allergic to elderly people, you cannot talk to... Eventually, well, you cannot talk to your grandparents. You cannot go near your own parents when you grow up. And also, if you have a spouse and everything, when you grow old, you cannot even go near your significant other. Because you would be allergic to them, then. Children are nothing but parasites that burst out of your body like in Aliens, and then you latch onto you for 18 years. They're the worst. I think Guts has some issues in real life. Had a real life experience with this, Guts? Babies grow older, so you choose babies plus good excuse not to clean up their shit. And there is that point. You don't need to go, you don't have to get near them to change their diapers. Or when they're crying, you cannot go and pick them up to soothe them and listen to them cry into your ear. I can see the plus size to the babies already. It'll be much more easier to handle if you're allergic to babies. And they are only babies for 3 years. Then they're toddlers. Right? Yeah, I'm sure people will choose elderly people, but in my logic, babies is easier. We're gonna go with blue. A lot of you are with me on this one, so babies. Let's choose babies and see what happens. %. 70% go with elderly people. I mean, it has a bigger downside to it. You cannot talk to your grandparents, and like I said, grandparents, eventually your own parents, and eventually if you have a significant other, you cannot talk to them because you become allergic to them. And strike 3! A comedian described them that way, and then she had a kid who is now more famous than her. Ouch. Ouch. Life karma. Am I right, Guts? The jalapenos are right here. I also got a nice little red one. A little teeny tiny red one. And there's also this huge one. Usually small ones are hotter because the seeds are more packed in there. Also, these smell like... They smell like a sauna, like a birch. They smell like birch. You know, if anybody's, well, all you Finnish people, saunavihta. Smells like it, exactly like saunavihta. Weird. You know the show Modern Family and the girl that plays Lily? It was her mom. Really? Huh. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Vissel. Weird. It's a good smell. I always like that smell, but why do these smell like it? What the fuck? But still, these 4 are the choices. Which one will I choose? Which one do you think I should choose? From your left to right. It's 1, 2, 3, or 4. Leave your choice in the comments now. Which one do you want to see eat me half of? I'm not gonna eat the whole thing, just half of it. Just half. Euro says number 2. Jace 2 goes for 3. Gabriel goes for number 2. Body goes for 2. Apparently number 2 is winning. Number 2 or 3? Number 1 and 4 can go away already. So it's 2 or 3. So I'm seeing more 2. You people have no taste apart from Nathan. So it's either the bulkier one or the thinner one. So far. But apparently number 2 wins. You're gonna be my demise. I have eaten jalapeno before. It was on a pizza. And it was super hot. Well, number 2 won already. So this is number 2. And I'm sure after this I'm gonna go for fiery number 2s. Shout out to POTD. Potato of the day. I don't think he means potato of the day. It's a funny way, the way Gabriel says that. 3 is the cliché number that all humans pick when given 4 choices. The poll of the day. No milk, that has already been established way at the beginning. I have no milk. I only have a cucumber and some salad, which have always worked for me when I eat spicy food. So half of this, straight up, raw. Gonna be eating this much of it. Yeah, I'm procrastinating, I know. I should just go for it. Can I cut it in half and eat it like that? I don't just wanna, you know, just bite into it. Can I just cut it in half and then plop it into my mouth? I'll cut it. I do also have mango if I want to try that to reduce the heat. Man, this knife is just full of mango juice. Better clean it up. Don't want any mango juice on my jalapeno here. And also I'm showing you that I'm cutting it properly right in the middle. As you can see. You can see, it's going through, right in the middle. There it is. Half of the jalapeno with seeds in it. Now that's a more pepper smell than I know of. More paprika smell. Still was weird that it smelled like a saunavihta. It's actually still smells like it, but with more paprika. Mango and jalapenos, that's an interesting recipe idea. Spicy sweetness. Might work, actually. Should I take the seeds out? I know the seeds are the worst part. Or leave at least one seed in there? The seeds are the worst part, usually. Those are the what cause the most of the heat. Seeds go in. Okay, I'm keeping the seeds. Fine. It's quite a lot of them, even for a small piece like this. Quite a lot of them. Holy hell! Look how many seeds there are in the other piece. This would have killed me. But I'm eating this with the seeds. You can still see that the seeds are in there. Why? Why? Why did I decide to do this to myself? I'm dumb. I'm an idiot. Welcome to my live stream, Guts. They love to see me hurt. I don't know what's wrong with them, but they just love to see me hurt. It's crazy. No, I won't spread Vegemite on it, Nathan. Aha! Ah! I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna do it. And you're gonna hear the crunchiness Oh yeah. Oh. Good point there. Yeah. Hey, there it is. Are we men or are we mice? Hells, I'm a horse. Why? Woo! I did it! Oh, it's in the front and the side of the tongue. Oh, when you breathe. I was expecting it to be a little bit stronger, but it's very tingly. But I was actually expecting it to be extremely hotter. No, my lips are good. It's just tingling all over the sides of my tongue. The tip and the sides. And actually it was good. I like the taste of it. It's like a paprika. A sweet pepper. Ooh. It's got that hotness to it though. No, I actually don't. I haven't eaten a jalapeno in a long time because it was too spicy back then, but apparently I gotten very used to spicy food. Because this isn't bad. And it had a lot of seeds. Well, it's in there. Ooh. I wonder if the cucumber will actually help. No, it does help. The cucumber, the juice of the cucumber actually helps a little bit with the spiciness. That's usually if I eat something very spicy, I have a cucumber at hand. I actually might add the rest of the jalapenos on the pizza later. Oh, maybe tomorrow. Because I did enjoy the taste of them. It was good, nice, peppery taste. So I like that. You live near North Carolina. Oh, the Carolina Reaper. Yeah, it is the hottest pepper. One of the hottest peppers, yeah. And also there is the ghost pepper. That is one of the hottest peppers in the world. But Carolina Reaper is a favorite around in the US at least. The cucumber almost looks normal because it goes to black. Actually, a black cucumber. Yeah, that wouldn't be good to eat. Yeah. The jalapeno wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I guess I'm more tolerable to spicy things than I thought. Well, that's it. That's it for it. Yeah. So thank you everybody for joining the live stream. Hopefully you had a good time. I know I did. This was a fun experience. Experience, whatever you want to call it. This was not. I didn't like Marmite at all. This was better, but still not my kind of thing, so. Vegemite, Marmite, you're not my type of thing, but thank you still, Nathan, for sending it to me. I really appreciate it. At least I got to taste it. And that burp that I just let out, horrible, because it tasted like jalapenos mixed with the Vegemite and blueberries. And a little bit of cucumber. But tune in to what am I talking about? Tune in next Sunday when I will be playing who knows what? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I think the jalapeno just hit my stomach. It's kind of burning in there. Certainly gonna feel it later. But anyway. At least it's confirmed by an unbiased adjudicator. Vegemite is better than Marmite. Yep, I have to say. Even though I didn't like it, it's still better than Marmite. One of the names they considered for it was Parwell. Huh. Interesting name. Name, not name, name. But anyway, thank everybody for joining, and I'll see you guys Sunday. And remember, don't do stupid shit like this. It's not healthy for you in the long run, I would say. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go and eat this mango. Woo! The sweetness of it strikes you right away. And afterward, tasty. So you guys take care of yourselves. See you Sunday. I really need to think about what I'm gonna play on Sunday. Gotta think of something good. Oh well. Alright.